Depersonalization is defined as detachment from the reality within oneself regarding one's thoughts, feelings, actions, sensations, or being detached as an observer of oneself. When I'm talking to somebody, I feel like I know what the intention of what I'm trying to say is, and I'm speaking the words, and like I said, I just know what I'm saying, but it feels like somebody else is saying those words for me, or it's like I have a replica of myself standing right next to me saying the words for me.
I woke up the next morning and I just felt weird. I don't know how to explain it. I just woke up and I felt weird. I felt detached from my body. And I was like, okay, well maybe this is just an intense hangover. Maybe this is just something that sucks. I'll just get over it. It's just a shitty hangover. And as I got out of bed, the feelings intensified, and I remember looking at my hands, and like I looked at myself in the mirror and I got scared, and like right now I'm still kind of depersonalized right now.
I developed panic disorder, and the symptoms of derealization and depersonalization followed me. I was in a constant state of dissociation for quite a while as my panic attacks continued. I remember first starting with derealization, and I would feel like nothing around me was real. The people around me weren't real. Everything was very confusing and foreign to me. I had a hard time, especially when I first woke up, connecting back to my surroundings. And I also started experiencing depersonalization. So I felt disconnected from my own body. I would be terrified sometimes when I would look in the mirror and not really recognize myself, or I would feel weird that I even have a body because it felt like I wasn't connected to it.
Personalization and derealization is the hardest thing because you lose self-being. Everything doesn't feel real anymore. You lose emotion. You know, someone could have died when I had derealization or depersonalization, and it would have been like, what? I wouldn't understand. I couldn't comprehend anything.
I was having really weird feelings, such as I felt like I was in a dream, or everything was really foggy, or that my body parts weren't actually attached. Like I was thinking, where's my left arm? And you know, it was here, it was attached to me, and I was just having these really weird out-of-body experiences.
It's so hard to go through that.
So, yeah, it sucks pretty bad. I started dealing with it in September, so it's been about 5 months or so, and when it first started happening, I was so scared. I was like, why do I feel like this? Like, is my brain ever going to be normal again? And then I went to the doctor and he said, oh, you have fluid in your ear, that's why you feel that way. And I was like, oh great. And now here I am 5 months later, and it's not better yet. It definitely gets better and worse depending on how anxious I am. I call it feeling really zony because when it's really bad, I can feel it get worse. Like if my anxiety is worse, my brain will want to zone out on everything I'm looking at. It's hard not to zone out on stuff when it's really bad.
I'm so tired. I'm just so tired. I feel like I've been awake for 4 days and I don't feel like I'm here. I feel like I'm drunk. Like I've had 3 wines and shots and beer, and I'm tired and ready to go home, and I can't talk to anyone because I've forgotten how I usually talk. I don't even look like me. Everything is so wrong and weird and scary. I honestly think I'm going mad. I can't stop crying. I've got such a bad headache. And I've just constantly felt like drunk and blind. You know when you're hammered and everything's really bright and you can't remember how to talk properly, and you're not really taking anything in because you feel really weird, and you can touch things and see things and talk to people, but you're not really there. I genuinely think I've gone mad.
I haven't felt like myself in 2 months. Even the sound of my own voice feels completely foreign to me. it almost feels like it feels like my eyes are being used to see things rather than me simply just seeing things. It's like everything is a tool attached to my brain instead of me being a person in a body that just moves and functions. It's like every action is a thought. Every action is like an intended command by my brain instead of just doing things. It's crazy to think how much I didn't appreciate feeling normal. Just being able to be myself was something that I took for granted, and it's not something that you can explain to somebody else who feels normal all the time. You know, they just want you to snap out of it. And obviously I want to snap out of it. I don't want to keep feeling like this.